Wow. A lot of people I haven't seen in a while. All right. Thorn, I'm not going to lie. I've been very worried about you. Ah, not like... No, I've been worried. I won't sugarcoat it. I've been worried. Yeah, we're going to watch this year die, Monty. I'm so glad to see everybody. If you hear a finish noise, that's the render on the video that is still in progress. So I'll upload it when we get to that part. So let me just go ahead and do the intro. What's up, guys? It's Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, coming at you with the final stream of the year 2025. This has been a year. This has been a year. I started it off really, really bad. I was going through a mental health crisis. I crashed in March. That was awful. We lost our cat Harry in May. We miss him terribly. No, it's okay, honey. You've told us about your situation, and I was like, heart was thumping for a little while, but I was like, she's probably fine. So yeah. So things started to get better as the year went on. I had a couple panic attacks throughout the year, but now, like, I think we found the right dosage for my medicine for a while. And it has been a slow news year for Hocus Pocus. Holy crap. We didn't even get much new merch this year. Like, dang, it's almost like Disney said, screw you guys this year. But we did get Bet saying that she's seen a script for Hocus Pocus 3. So, who knows what could come next year. Might finally get our official announcement. I hope everybody can hear me okay and I'm not busting eardrums. I got a new microphone that moves. It's on an arm. It looks great. I love it. And I'm having issues. There, stop moving. So I can turn it down if you need to. There it is. It just finished. Thank you. The timer on the oven finished. So I'll take care of that when we get to it. It's about an hour-long montage because I put everything together this year. I didn't do a bunch of individual ones. Everything is together because I was running out of time. I was running out of time, so I had to just put it all together into one huge one. As usual with these, you guys can shoot questions in the chat whenever you want, and I'll answer as many as possible. I do have some stuff that I want to talk about that's coming down the pipe for next year, and it's not a lot this year. We're gonna stick mostly to what we've been doing. Also, disclaimer, in the montage, the Your Idol music video that I did for the Halloween special is not featured because it is copyrighted music, and if anyone super chats any of the ads in this will not give me money. It'll go straight to them. So I didn't put it in the montage, but thank you, Monty. That makes me very happy. Thank you. I don't look pretty, but thanks. I look like I rolled out of bed because I did. Hair's not done. I'm wearing my buff because my hair looks horrible. I'm in a t-shirt and sweatpants. I haven't showered today. Like, I have been working since I woke up. And well into last night. And insomnia has been kicking my butt the last couple of weeks. So that's been fun to deal with. But anyway, things that I'm planning on doing in 2026, now that I have a working background that was featured in the Your Idol Hocus Pocus cover, is going to allow me to start doing skits and sketches and other song covers. So you guys might see more sketch stuff next year, like my Gothic Golden Girls stuff that I want to do, because I now have a set for that. It's not a great set by any means, but I have a set. Because I do still live at home. For now, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing, and it'll be fine. I can shoot in the garage like I did with Your Idol. Mom and Dad don't have an issue with it, so things are good there. Um, Let me see. That's the big thing that I think you guys are going to see in 2026 is more of that. Another thing, now that I have the equipment and my brother and I need to get together to set it up, is I'm going to be able to start streaming Switch games on Twitch in 2026 as well. So I'll have access to a Switch that actually streams. My Switch does not, because it's a Switch Lite, so it doesn't have that capability, but my brother upgraded to the Switch 2, and he said he'll let me borrow his one, and I got my capture card for Christmas, so you'll get to see some Switch games as well in the coming year. Just got to get the hardware worked out and learn how to do it. So those are my two big things, is the sketches and the skits, and the Switch games. Now, the other thing is, if you guys get it by my birthday in spring, I'll do the Soda Pop song as the Sanderson sisters from K-Pop Demon Hunters. So, if you guys can get the Your Idol cover to 1,000 views, that's when I'll do Soda Pop. So, that goal is still out there. I'm hoping in the next year to see the last, 100 and something subscribers that I need to reach 2,000. That would really, really make me happy if I could reach 2,000 in 2026, because I turn 30 next year. That'd be an amazing 30th birthday. So if we could hit 20,000, that would be amazing. But if we could hit 2,000 subscribers by this time next year, I would be thrilled. It would be amazing. And something we're going to do this year, or this coming year, for my birthday stream, since it is my 30th birthday, since it is the big 3-0, I am going to change up the Hocus Pocus Bean Boozled on you guys. Not that we're not going to do it, because we are. We're still going to do it. But we're not doing Hocus Pocus trivia this year. You guys are going to have to put together a 30-question quiz, collectively, obviously, about videos and stuff I have done on my channel. It can be about the gaming. It can be about the videos I've done. It can be about specific things I've said in the videos. You guys are going to quiz me on my own stuff to see how much I remember after almost 5 years of doing this. So you guys will really be able to torture me with that, because I don't remember half the stuff I've said in the last 5 years. So you guys can have fun going through my content and being like, ooh, she probably doesn't remember this, and such like that. So that'll be a thing for my birthday stream this year. I'm switching it up on you for the big 3-0. I think you guys might have a lot of fun with that. Yes, you can even do the OG videos back before I was the 4th Sanderson sister. Whatever is on my channel is fair game. All of them, including that Nuzlocke I never finished. All of that stuff, the Dark Shadow stuff, the Scooby-Doo videos, the Courage the Cowardly Dog video, it is all fair game if it is on this channel. So you guys can really screw with me. And it will be fun. And I'm actually looking forward to doing that. I got the idea the other night. I think it will be a great way to do my 30th birthday this year with you guys. I just think it would be so much fun to quiz me on my own stuff, just to see how much I remember. And you guys will probably see me eat more jelly beans than you've ever seen me eat. So, bring it on. Go for it. I want to see what you guys can bring to the table for that. So, you've got from now until my birthday stream in April to start scheming. So it'll be fun to see what happens. I'm very excited about this. I really am. How's it feel at 2025 is almost over? Amazing, because it has been a rough year. 2026 will hopefully be better. I don't know if I've made this announcement on the channel or not, but in July next year, I am going to, this is kind of something in my personal life, I will be going to get tested for autism next year. So I've had a lot of questions about myself, about my mental health, and all this stuff this past year because of all the issues I was having, and stuff about autism kind of kept creeping in. So I'm gonna go get tested next year. So I might do something special for autism awareness. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet. So I'm waiting to find out. Oh God, Darth. Evil. Brilliant, but evil. So that's something I'm going to be doing. And it might be something I have to grapple with, but I know you guys are going to be there, and I love this coven so much. You guys are the best. So no matter the result, things are still going to go as they are, as they have been. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's something I'm doing next July. So yeah, I'm very nervous, but it might give me answers to things that I've questioned about myself for a very long time. So yeah. That's a thing in 2026 that's going to happen. I'm also going back to It's Just a Bunch of Halloween next year in Salem. Exactly, universe, this coven rocks. You guys are all amazing. Like, I love this coven. I love you guys so much. But yeah, I'll be going back to It's Just a Bunch of Halloween in Salem next year. So if anybody is going to be there, please say hi to me. I got to meet a fan this last time, and it was an amazing experience. That was crazy for me because I was like, look, Ma, I got a fan. But it was really great to meet him. And it was great to see the stars and do all that stuff. I'm going... Yes, exactly. Yeah, I hope so too, Thorn. That's what I'm really hoping for with all this. Because I need answers about some stuff. So, yeah, what's the dates for the Salem trip? I will be up there the week of October 1st, which is on a Thursday this coming year. So I'll be up there for It's Just a Bunch of Halloween, and I know that's the week they're going to be doing. I'm just waiting for tickets to go on sale. So that's when I'll be at the event, because that's when the event is taking place. And it's going to be very fun because it was super fun this year. I had so much fun at it. And we're actually going to see 2 clips from that whenever we go to the montage. But yeah, I'm going with my family. It'll be their first trip to Salem. I won't lie to you guys, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because this is my stomping ground. So it's like, please don't embarrass me. Please. Oh, you did? Dude, that's awesome. I love that for you, Monty. That's awesome. I'm so glad to see that you're doing good. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still a little nasally. But yeah, can't wait to do that. I'm taking them for the first time. I can't wait to go back. Salem's probably going to be my annual to biannual trip because I just love it up there so much. It's so nice. Yes, it's crowded and crazy during Halloween, but it's so much fun. I love it. Oh, something else I'm planning on doing next year is I'm going to have a couple other special guests on the channel if I can get a hold of them. And I don't want to tell you who it is yet because I really want to get this settled out and see if I can get them onto the channel because they are pretty cool people. And I really want to do interviews with them. Yeah, I recommend therapy to everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cupcake. Good to see you. I love that you guys are so good about this. You guys are the best. Like, you really are the best. Oh my gosh. Let's move on to Q&A. Let's do some Q&A stuff because I'm just kind of talking out of my butt right now. But, like, that's the big stuff that's happening next year. If my anxiety and everything gets a little better and I feel more comfortable moving out, we'll see if that comes in the next couple of years, but I'm not making it a priority because now I get to pay bills at the house and help out and stuff. No, you didn't, Thorn! That's amazing! I'm so proud of you! That's awesome! Congratulations! Way to go! Round of applause. This is what I do for my round of applause. I clap in a circle. So, that's awesome. Way to go. Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll see if that happens or not. But I'm not making it priority number one anymore, because that's what plunged me into a mental health crisis. So, we're not gonna do that again. Oh, excuse me. Oh, awesome. That's great, Thorn. That is great. I started taking a class for my certification at work, and it was about fandom and stuff, and I was like, oh, this will be fun. And I'm like, how did you take the most fun thing in the world and make it so boring? Oh my god. Like, I've gotten 2 out of 3 modules done already, so it's not like a hard class, but all the reading, I'm just like, oh my god. This is supposed to be the most fun thing in the world, and I'm so bored. I almost face planted into my desk at one point because I was falling asleep. When I felt my head go down, I jerked, and I woke up after that, but it was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. So, but yeah, after this New Year's stream, I'm planning on going to visit Sarah Beth, who you guys have seen before on the channel, and do stuff. What's been my favorite game that I have played this year? Ooh, that's a tough question. Like, overall or on YouTube and on Twitch, because I do 2 different things. I'm gonna answer it that way. My favorite one I've played this year on YouTube, honestly, was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That was so much fun. I loved having Sarah Sanderson as a Skitty, which was on her team. It was great. And I just loved Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It was so much fun. And then on Twitch, what all did we play this year? We played Jedi Fallen Order. We played Spirit of the North. That was this year, right? Yeah. Played Spirit of the North. We played Jedi Fallen Order. We played some Jackbox. We played Tamarin. Which I was looking to see if I could pull any Tamarin clips. They have disappeared from Twitch. I'm very sorry. And we're playing Pokemon Omicron. On Twitch, honestly, Spirit of the North was the best, and I can't wait to do the second one. That's such fun, and I can't wait to do it again. What's my favorite meal from the Hocus Pocus cookbook that I have made so far? That steak with chimichurri was amazing. That was probably my favorite thing I made out of that book so far. It was delicious. It was delicious. It was amazing. What's been my favorite video I did this year, and what kind of content are we going to expect from 2026? So, my favorite one that I did this year, it's a tie between the draft 1 review of Hocus Pocus and my sequel book rant. Both of those were very fun to record and do. Oh my gosh. They were so much fun to do. It had some of my best edits. It had some of my best crazy Casey moments, 4th going off the rails moments, and some of my best belly laughs. That was so much. Those were fun. In 2026, you're going to see a lot of the same stuff, but you're also going to be seeing more sketches and skits and stuff like that, because now I have that backdrop that I used in Your Idol, and I'm going to try to do more of those. I can't say how often they're going to come out, but you will get more skits and sketches from me. I'm already looking at doing my next one as a riff on the vaudeville routine Who's On First that Abbott and Costello did, and do it as Sarah and Mary, where they're expanding the coven and they got new witches joining them and stuff. So that'll be good. No, I will not, Monty, just because it won't fit on this channel. If by that time I have a Patreon, maybe. But I won't be doing it on here. What's your least favorite video you made this year? What is my least favorite video that I made this year? It's a good question. I just went through all my content, too. Probably ones that I skipped. No, that's not necessarily true. I think the one I didn't care for too much was... Gosh, I almost need to pull it up because I don't remember what all I made this year, even though I just looked at all of it. So let me look. Yeah, like I said, if I have a Patreon by then, maybe we'll do that, but I'm currently still just working on getting stuff done. Let's see here. Okay, I know which one was my least favorite. It just hit me. And it was because of the timing. My least favorite one that I did this year was the top 5 Sarah Sanderson quotes of all time, because A, I messed up the number of quotes there was supposed to be. Because I was going through my mental health crisis when that was supposed to come out. And I was only like a couple days into not feeling good. And I was pushing myself to get it out, and you can just see the energy in me was drained away, and I just didn't want to do it, and I was only doing it because I had to do it. So it is probably one of my least energetic, least good videos I've ever put out. So yeah, that's probably my least favorite one from this year. Here's an idea: do a read through of the Hocus Pocus sequel book while trying to stay calm as a challenge. I don't think there's enough aspirin in the world to get me to do that. I don't think there's enough aspirin in the world that I could survive that challenge. I'd feel like Rita Repulsa. I have a headache! Sorry, you could hear that. I'm playing with the spring on my microphone. I need to not do that while I'm on the air. Yeah, that's pretty evil. So yeah. And yeah, Cupcake, I did have a lot of crazy moments in that one. You'll see a lot of them in the montage. Finish the book or it finishes me off. I guarantee it would finish me off first. I promise you it would win. I almost feel like I'm so not used to doing these things without, like, music from the video game I'm playing in the background. So I'm like, why is it so quiet? Because there's nothing playing. Oh, you meant weekly. Okay. If I could ask Bet one question, what would it be? Will you sign my VHS? That's the question. Because I need her signature, Sarah Jessica's, and Tobias Jelenic, and I have every cast member's signature on that VHS. So that's my question. Will you please sign this? That is my goal in life, is to get that thing covered with signatures. And it's almost there. I only need 3. I would have only needed 2, but Tobias had to cancel his appearance at just a bunch of Halloween this year. But he's supposed to be there next year, so fingers crossed I get it then. I'm hoping to see Hocus Pocus cast members at Comic Cons nearby me again, because I like going to see them. I'm so not used to it being quiet when I'm not talking, so I'm like, I think that's part of the reason I keep chattering, is like, it's too quiet. Both. I want it to have a darker, refined tone and pick up where it left off at HP2. I need both of those things. I don't know how that's gonna go, but if Bet says most of it's brilliant like she did, then I think we're in good shape. I just don't know when we're gonna see it. It's taking forever. It's fine, but it's taking forever. I need to... Don't judge me for this, and if you hear my phone, I'm just checking my audio levels. Oh no, I sound fine. I'm still getting used to the whole new microphone, and I have it pumped up to like 600% volume, so I was worried it was going to sound echoey or I was staticky or something, so we're fine. Everything's fine. No, because with my antidepressants, I can't really drink. I bought a bottle of sparkling rosé cider for that, so that's what I got that for. It's very rare when I drink anymore, especially being on antidepressants, so. But I do make my exceptions for the Hocus Pocus hard ciders I brought back from Salem, because I like those. I had a flight of them whenever we were in Salem this last year, and whew, that was the first time I ever felt wobbly. And I was like, wow, okay, I am a lightweight, or it's the fact that I have medicine in my system. So either one is possible. Uh-oh. Sorry, that was important. I'm supposed to hang out with a friend, but he's not feeling good, and I hope he doesn't get sick too, because everyone around here is getting sick. It's awful. But yeah. But then we went and got food at Ginger's Asian Fusion, and I felt better after that. That duck fried rice that I had that night, man, that stuff was good. I haven't had a bad thing from that restaurant the 2 times I've gone. I'm looking forward to going back next year partially for the food. Like, I love the food in Salem. They have such good restaurants. The Asian Fusion, Ginger's Asian Fusion is amazing. It's so good. They have ramen. Their lobster ramen is delicious. If I could host the entire OG cast of HP1, what would I serve at the dinner party? I would probably serve that steak because it was really good. I would probably serve that with rice and glazed carrots and pearl onions, because I know how to make those and they're delicious. But, let's see here. But yeah, the food in Salem is amazing. Like, it's so good. Flying Saucer Pizza Company was... I didn't go there the last time, so when we tried it after the parade, I had their taco pizza. Oh my god. I loved it so much. I can't wait to go back and get another one of those. And the mocktails that I had at Village Tavern were amazing. The Hocus Pocus Punch is delicious. So. But has there been a favorite Darth moment from this year? Literally any time a Reggie came on screen and you started losing your mind in the chat, that always made me laugh because I'm panic stricken and you're just like, yes, it's a Reggie, it's gonna blow up. And thankfully it never did. But yeah, no, that was probably one of my biggest Darth moments that made me laugh. You guys are hilarious. Like, sometimes y'all in the chat, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? I love you guys, but what is wrong with you people? Same thing that's wrong with me. Same stuff that's wrong with me. There weren't a lot of gaming moments that were, like, really big this year, so... when we get to that point, there's very few gaming clips, I will say that. And none from Twitch, because all of them I wanted to pull were not there anymore. So I need to be a little more timely with my, clip pulling from Twitch. And if you guys want to clip stuff, you'll need to do it, because they go away after 2 weeks, and they're lost to the ether. Which I figured that out. So, that's fun. I wish they had a better way to, like, backlog your videos, because I don't have the computer space to record every single stream. Because I can, but I don't have the capabilities, really. Maybe? I guess it would all depend on if the right inspiration struck me. Why are all my books falling off the shelf? I had this trouble on Saturday. I'm gonna have to get under my desk and fix this nonsense. So yeah, it would just, I'd have to have the right inspiration hit me. Yeah, if you want to clip a few things, do a few more. I'll have to go back and look and see. I gotta figure out how to download them. So, we'll start fresh with that. I was gonna try to pull some of the Omicron stuff, but once I figured out that was the only thing that was on there, I was like, maybe we don't just put Omicron stuff on there, so... One thing I need to do next year is oil this chair because it's so squeaky. When I was reviewing some of the stuff, you could hear it, and I was like, oh, I hate this. So, I need to oil this chair. I need to get it some WD-40 next year. That's one thing I need to do. But it's been alright. Last couple of weeks, or really the last 2 months, haven't been too bad of 2025. So, y'all have any more questions? I will go ahead and say, the next Twitch playthrough is either going to be Angry Alligator, where you're an alligator and you eat people, or Spirit of the North 2. Yeah, it's a very in-depth story. So I may see how much more is left in Omicron after we beat the league, and if it's a lot, I may just go ahead and stop it. That way we can move on to something else. I don't know. I would like to finish it, but it might be one of those things that I just do on my own. Because even I'm starting to get impatient with it. I won't lie. I'm starting to get impatient with it too. Describe this here in one word and then a sentence. One word, woof. And then a sentence, it's been a year. This is the best I can do on the spot. So, is there anything you guys would like to see on the channel in the next year? Before we move into watching some of the stuff from the previous year. Because like I said, the montage is about an hour long, so I'm hoping it came out okay. I was running out of time. Oh my gosh, I need to have elevator music. This is just weird. I'm so used to streaming with video game music, and when it gets quiet, I'm like, ugh, I don't like it. Back that up just a little bit. I was practically eating it. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, good, Darth. I'm glad. Well, I actually plan on putting something up like that, Monty, uh, because on January 23rd, I have been invited back to my old high school to speak to the drama club about the YouTube channel and my journey with it. So I'm planning on recording my speech and stuff and putting it up. Might shorten it in some places, but we'll see what editing Casey wants to do. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited about that. I was like, wow, you really think I'm a success? This is awesome. So I was flattered, and yeah, I definitely plan on filming that while I'm there. So I'm going to put that up for you guys to see as well. So I'm excited. I'm working on what I'm going to say to him right now, because I'm like, what am I going to say? How has this been X amount of years since I started doing this? So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm hoping they'll get something out of it, and enjoy what I talk about. I'm trying not to be boring, but at the same time, it's like some of my journey is a little boring. So, you guys will get to see that speech, but I gotta make sure when I take all my equipment that it's not in view of children. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to get any minors in the shot. So, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be awesome. So, I don't know if that's possible. What do you mean by that exactly? I'm just curious. Give me some specifics, because I might be able to make it work. But editing Casey's only editing Casey if she's editing. So, like, give me a for instance, and I might be able to make it work. So my cat has been in the last 2 nights, and so has Jack. Jack finally got up on the bed with me, by the way. He finally got up there. But then after a while, I was like, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. Please let me get up. As soon as I got up, he never got back up on the bed. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man, but you can't confine me to the bed. I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, okay. Like a skit where it's editing Casey in front of the camera, for instance, you without a filter and being totally honest about everything, thoughts and all. So like recording me editing a video? Kinda? I don't know. Mostly editing Casey literally is just sarcasm. She's just sarcasm and, oh, I got an idea. She's kind of boring. But I mean, yeah, we could try something like that. Okay, so yeah, I would just record myself editing a video. I might be able to do that. We'll see. We'll see. I might try that. I'm still trying to figure out some more content for next year, so that could get added to the list. You guys want to watch some clips from the year? She's not boring. She's hilarious. Thank you. Well, let's watch some of her best moments, and best on camera Casey moments as well. So let me get this pulled up because it was still rendering while I was getting the stream going because it took forever. Okay, let me pause that, crank it back, and check my audio for it. I need that. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the best of the year 2025 on the 4th's Sanderson sister. What is even going on with that? Oh, I need to move it down. You can't see me. There we go.
The update we received was from David Kirshner in October saying they're working on HP3, but that was it. Again, echoing the Broadway musical that they are in development with. HP3 is in development. What does this mean? I don't know in what capacity, don't know what part of the work they're referring to, nothing. We need to know at least an inkling of.
A lot of this montage this year was just me being annoyed.
Honestly, I'd like to know, and this is something I didn't think of until I saw the article and the announcement come out. I saw it on my Facebook, and it was from several different sites. A lot of people did articles on it. I think it was comicbook.com that I read it from first. I don't know. It just... Surely that's when they would leave over here. Surely they would leave that one over here.
Editing Casey doesn't always get the jokes to land.
About Hocus Pocus 3 in 2025 is just it's happening, here's the logo. Do like you did in 2020. It's happening.
Guess what we didn't get?
That's all I need right now.
We didn't get that.
Side note, it was so much easier as a Hocus Pocus fan when we had no prospects of a sequel, let alone a threequel. Now we're in this perpetual purgatory of being like, help.
It's so true.
Doing Samhain as our setting, which again would fit really well with the Celtic mythos and stuff. But don't know that Disney would go quite that hard into the Celtic mythos and paganistic stuff because I got a feeling that a lot of people would be raising some stink over that and have any problems.
Yep.
But it would be cool. Everybody else would be like, why are we going to be in the UK? So I did think about that a little bit. I don't like saying these words because I really don't want to have to do it. We would have to have new characters with very few returning characters if we were to set this in a different part of the world. And book.
I love it when I get to do this stuff.
Excuse me, 2 seconds here.
It always makes me happy when I get to use little clips like that with Kuzco. So on camera, me forgetting something is always a great opportunity for me to be funny. So.
Okay, you got it? Alright, we're gonna move ahead. Sorry to slow you down.
Sorry to slow you down.
Our skeptics, like this time, let's go back to the Max formula.
Always love doing
Everybody else is I think this is a great thing. I love learning about this. I can't believe there were real witches in Salem, etc., etc., etc. I want there to be 3 kids who are like...
That doesn't surprise me, Darth. There are crazy people out there.
Sure. I've grown up around this whole Celtic stuff my whole life. Honestly, I don't believe in magic. And just be a doubter. I just want a doubter again. And that's why the Sandersons get brought back. And they're like, oh, crap! They were kidding!
Nope.
Something along those lines. I think that would work. It wouldn't be a bad change, though. And I'm kind of starting to see the appeal of this idea, Jason. I'm starting to see the appeal of this idea, because that wouldn't be a bad story of Mother Witch tricking Gilbert into coming over there with the books.
I wouldn't hate to see that.
I'm not disappointed.
Oh, God.
I'm just mad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I am both disappointed and mad.
Please tell me you guys didn't forget where that came from.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I suggest we form the calming circle. I am calm!
It's the worst idea they could have come up with. And I'm not
The music was a little loud. I should have turned it down a little more, but...
Fangirl. I'm saying that from the perspective of business. Disney is all about what will make them some big money. That's why we keep getting lifeless reimaginings of classics and endless sequels and prequels based on existing IPs. Anything that will make them that money. Well,
I tried to pick the best stuff I could.
famously botched how they handle Hocus Pocus as a property from its first release in July of 19...
Angry Casey was the best.
While it flopped in the box office, the movie garnered a huge following when it was shown at home. Multiple re-releases in theaters that get million-dollar weekends, DVD and Blu-ray sales, and of course, the highest-rated Disney Plus movie ever released on the streaming platform when they finally made
Oh yeah,
Dang
Universe,
sequel
100%.
after years of fan demand.
We riot.
Well, until this thing came along, but that's not the point. We dress up as the Sanderson sisters. We love them, and we make Disney money buying anything and everything with the Sanderson sisters on it. I never in my
We
life thought I would
100%
be
we
so
ride at
excited to
dawn.
buy kitchen sponges, but when they put the Sanderson sisters on them, by golly, I was ready to clean some dishes. Then after
I think I need to turn my mic down just a
all of this
little bit.
to see that Disney was considering a story in which the Sanderson sisters are not involved for the 3rd movie. What the actual hell?
One of the brief times you hear me, or rare times you hear me cuss.
Taking the money makers from the franchise, throwing them aside in favor of a new character, expecting the audience to play along and buy merchandise for a character we know little to nothing about and be okay with it. Let me say this again slowly.
I can laugh at myself
Disney
doing
wants
this
to
now, but
take
I was
the
so
3
mad at the
people
time.
who make this franchise work, throw them out in favor of a character we know little to nothing about, hoping that our curiosity is enough to get us to watch, spend a lot of money producing merch about that character we know little to nothing about in hopes we buy it all and expect the Hocus Pocus fandom to be okay with it. I feel like this is a colossal mistake.
And it would be.
Disney has never had any freaking clue
No, they
how
haven't.
to handle Hocus Pocus from its conception up to now. Let's review the history just really quick. In 1992,
The rage
Hocus Pocus
moments are
began
always
filming with
fun.
Bette Midler in the lead role with two
Because I don't
up-and-comers,
realize
Jimmy
how,
and
like,
Sarah Jessica Parker in
intense I get until I watch it back.
They all had high hopes for this film, and then bam, we release a Halloween movie in July against Free Willy and Jurassic
I was
Park.
indeed keeping it real this year.
Is it any wonder why things did not work out in their favor? And why did this happen? We turn our attention again to something you either really like or really hate, and it's because they didn't want to compete with The Nightmare Before Christmas. You'd think the proper solution for this issue would have been to take the one that has Christmas in the title and move it closer to Christmas. But hey, Hocus Pocus flopped, so it's the movie's fault, right? Suddenly,
That's literally the sound in my head
following
most
after
days.
several years of being shown on television in around 2012, since they said it was on the table for like 10 years, that's what I'm going with since it came out in 2022, Bette starts asking Disney if they want to do a sequel. To which the studio replies, no. Again and again and again, until the year of 2020, when Hocus Pocus 2 was officially announced 27 years later. And thus a cultural phenomenon was born into the world, but instead of releasing it in theaters with a established fandom that's probably bigger than most franchises because we all love it.
Amen, universe. I make that point as often as I can with people.
Okay. Guess Disney didn't want a Marvel / Star Wars style box office weekend, but hey, they got the highest rating streaming film of all time, and that was a big accomplishment. I am not sweeping that under the rug. That was a big accomplishment.
That would have
So
been
big,
horrible,
they announced
Darth.
a third movie before we even had a bloody script.
That would have been
after
horrible.
HB2 had a perfect ending because they finally started seeing the dollar signs we had been racking up for them for years after buying merch and the movie and going to see it in theaters. Merch we really didn't start getting until 2017. That tracks.
I want to say I'm being dramatic for the sake of the video, but as I was reading the script aloud, I literally just kept getting madder.
I am. I'm gonna let it slide this time. Now, what I will not abide by is the fact that they think they could get away with not having the central characters from the last 2 films in the third one and think people are gonna be fine with it. We have some math to do first before we can determine.
I really wasn't okay during that video. I was getting madder as it was going.
Emily, who I'm guessing, we never really found out her age, but I'm guessing she was the same age as Danny, 8.5 years old. It took each of them 3 drinks before the life force was drained. Emily lost 9.
I did a lot of math in my videos this year. I don't know why all of my theories this year involved math,
About 5 to 7 years.
but they did.
About 5 to 7 years. Let's just go with 7 to be on the higher end of things. I don't do math, so a calculator was going to be involved regardless. So, 7 multiplied by 3 is 21.
Excuse me.
That's 21 years. The 3 Sanderson sisters drink from Emily 3 times.
I never do math, but I did so much math
3
this year.
times, which gives us 63 years taken from Emily, the 8.5-year-old. So if we add those years to the ones she lost, that leaves her at 71.5 years old, dead. Back in those days, that's so they know the exact number of years, days, minutes, etc.
My YouTube math degree, exactly. I did so much of it this year.
It would have been a set number of years that Emily would have lived, and they divided it 3 ways, 3 times. So, math, courtesy of Death Note and Hocus Pocus. There you go. I just made math fun for you, kids. Kinda. This is a very morbid math, but we have a dragon and a werewolf. So let's add our final creature to the roster with the youngest sister.
This was probably
Sarah
one of my
Silverstein.
favorite ones.
This one at first was really obvious. A siren.
I liked doing the Cursed
But
Forms
you know
video.
what? That was too obvious, and frankly, I think we could find
Oh.
something just a little bit better. In this context, long-form content refers to feature-length films.
R.I.P.
Or
Thackeray,
series
Cursed
with
Life of Thackeray
regular
Binks. I don't think we're ever gonna get that show.
As opposed to series like Zootopia Plus or Olaf Presents, or one of the last long-form I can't read, guys. To be one of the last long... Let's just try to be a little optimistic.
Every time I say that, I snort on the inside.
What if, by some miracle from God, no idea if we'll even get to move into casting stage because we don't have a freaking story yet.
There is minimal math involved.
Hey, David, Mr. Kirshner,
But apparently being a
Jim,
YouTuber
and
involves a lot of math.
Sarah Jessica, Kathy, anybody willing to listen to me? I have 2 pitches with fully fleshed out plot lines if you want them, and a 3rd pitch that isn't fully fleshed out
It
yet.
really was.
But if you need a 3rd option, it's there.
I really wish it
I'm
was
willing to
a
help.
thing.
Just give me a writing credit and I'll give them to you. Heck, I'll even set you up with some prequel pitches. I've got them.
I still mean that, by the way.
Having the most trouble with right now, hit me up. I'm good at this. It's my job. Help me help you.
Help me to help you to help him. And then you'll hear him
Say, hey, 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 I'm milking the Milky Way. I'm loving this lovely day, and I feel like a million.
It wasn't Sarah. It was Winnie. I'll get to that in a minute. I have thoughts.
Okay, we've hit the
Here's the one
First
that just
draft.
kinda had me go, wow, and then made me snort through my nose. Sarah, the youngest, is the idiot sister. She's also beautiful and sexy. She likes to torture things. Small animals, children, bugs, you name it. Any suggestion of cruelty to somebody else sends her into a fit of idiotic cackling laughter, while any fear for herself sends her into a fit of terrifying screaming. She's a mess. I just love that. Just that last little
Sarah
part.
was
She's a
Jeffrey
mess.
Dahmer.
See how Emily escaped, and I went back and I flipped back and forth. I'll get there in a second, but when Thackeray breaks in, there's this hilarious gag with Winifred's "Get them, you fools!" and then Mary looks at Sarah and goes, "Get him, you fool!" and shoves her in Binks, and then Binks hits her on the head with some kind, I think it was like a pot or something, and I'm just like, dang, Sarah just got thrown under the bus, and then it
Hey,
backed
Jasmine.
up and ran over her again. Jeez. It was so funny. I was like, that, I kind of wish they'd kept that. And
I wish
that
they
left
had.
me very confused, but something interesting is because of that, the Sanderson sisters never grow young. They remain those old hags
Oh,
that
God,
you see
this
at the end of
was-
the movie.
I think you can
Throughout the movie,
actively
but then
see my
Sarah's
cheeks
character
getting red
was-
here.
She's also beautiful and sexy, so like, I don't want to say this on a family-friendly channel. Don't make me say these words. Draft 1 of Hocus Pocus. I don't want to say these words. It's nasty.
Ugh.
Sarah, I don't want to do this anymore.
This was the moment I almost quit.
I don't want to do this anymore. I quit. This is my last video. I'm kidding.
I was
Mostly,
partially
I'm
kidding.
just gonna get it over with. Sarah Gilf, a grandma you'd like to.
What is wrong with you?
Like, what is this? Ah! See what you're doing to me, draft 1 of this script? You're making me think about these things. I don't want to think about them.
Nope, and I had forgotten about that till I
Make it stop. I need eye bleach.
had to review that
No.
video.
And then she shows up again later with Elijah, her father, and the townspeople, and then they arrest the Sandersons, as you do. In the final draft, same thing. But instead of just being hanged, they're literally about to be. Whoa. This
And
is
we're
a
off to the
Disney
races.
film. They are both hanged and burned alive at the same time. Jeez! Talk about overkill!
Ooh, somebody stop me. I'm laughing.
So I'm assuming she was a cheerleader?
Draft 1 was messed up.
I don't know. It was very vague. And then, now this made me laugh just because of what came out in the last couple of years about Omri cats. This made me laugh. When they're getting ready to go on the trick-or-treating thing, Max taking Danny out, she goes, "What are you supposed to be?" And he goes, "A dope dealer."
My music cut out. Interesting. There it goes.
Sorry. The fact that Omri is now running his business. Speaking of who are you people, when we get to the graveyard fight and we resurrect Billy,
This
not
messed
even
me
then,
up.
When Binks is telling us the backstory for Billy, Billy was not romantically involved with neither Sarah or Winnie. He was a
Not yet,
murderer
Jasmine. I
that they
unfortunately have been
resurrected
very
as a
busy
zombie after he was hung.
getting this stuff
They
together.
Cut his tongue out and sewed his mouth shut. They brought him back just to cause chaos because he was a murderer in his prime. Not a friendly.
I didn't like that Billy was bad.
Which is crazy because that's not how we know Billy. Billy is a
He-
goofy
He was a little
Little
cinnamon
zombie
roll, and they
makes us
had him be a serial killer.
and he's just funny and he's a good guy at heart. He just needs to talk. Like it's crazy how different Billy was in Draft 1. And
Yeah.
I ain't done talking about him yet either.
No, I ended up making a whole follow-up
Whatever it
video.
is, it's when they're trying to get the book back. She threatens and tries to like shoot the kids. Sarah recommends certain types of torture. And Mary just goes, "Give us the book and we'll be gone."
You're good.
She's just like, she just asks. She's like, "Can we just have the book and then we'll leave you alone?"
The negotiator.
Hey, negotiation. I mean, you know, negotiations.
You were right
Well,
about
one thing, Master. The negotiations
The
were
negotiations
short.
were short.
They were short because as soon as she asked that, Danny insulted her.
I'm sure there is somewhere, universe.
Mary asks. The fact that it was Mary made me think this was supposed to be Sarah, but they put the wrong name again. She goes, "Will you come out and sport with us later?" And he goes, "After the wife goes to sleep." And I was like,
Good night, everybody.
Did she just ask for a foursome and he just agreed to it? What is this? What is this? Who are you people?
There were so many things in Draft 1 that made me
I'm done.
uncomfortable.
I give up. I can't do this
That was
anymore.
one of them.
But, it was weird. But we don't see his wife. We don't go into his house.
I was
we don't
just
have any
like,
fun
why did
A
you
lot of
put
the
that
funny
in there?
stuff that we remember from the final draft was not in this first draft, and it throws me off, man. So we don't even hear Sarah go amok, amok, amok. Like that's how different this is. She doesn't even do that.
All right, that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Now, just have to toot my own horn for a minute. Beep beep. The Sandersons in the first draft have second forms.
The fact that I made a whole video about them having second forms only to find out they did originally, I was like, well, look at me.
Is dabbing still a thing? I don't know. I don't keep up with you. Is it still a thing?
And yes, universe, you're correct. Draft 1 was insane.
But as the smoke is reforming in the air, they don't have their flying implements. So it's like, the description reads, and now the Sanderson sisters are back, and they plummet. I was just like, oh god. What a way to go. Skydiving without a parachute. That was funny to me. I was like,
That was
this
one
is
of the
gonna have
only
a Looney
funny
Tunes
parts of the
ending.
script.
And you can just hear the whistle as Wile E. Coyote falls off the cliff. But Winnie kind of goes out like a punk.
Winnie went out like a frickin' pansy in that draft.
It's so pitiful. I was like, honey, you're better than this. You are so much better than this. Allison, I guess, knocked the block off of one of the skeletons. She picks up the head, throws it at Winifred. It throws her off balance. She hits the ground and turns to stone. And I was like, you went out like a pansy. You went out like a pansy. You've been fighting.
It was like the most anticlimactic death you could have given her.
Pansy. But something cool after that. Sarah and Mary actually do try to take charge of the skeletons. And they actually, like, thump their chest. They grow. They get up there and they're like, you get those kids. And then the sun comes up and immediately kills them. I'm just like, man, they almost had their boss moment, too. They were this close. This close to having distinct personalities.
And here's the Billy one.
What's up, guys? It's Casey Zilberman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister, and I may have discovered a dark secret that could ruin your perspective of a certain character. But I'm thinking about him. And if I have to suffer,
Oh,
so do
man.
all of you. I'm talking, of course,
The Billy theory messed me
about
up.
our wholesome, adorable, cinnamon roll,
That messed me up.
hilarious Billy Butcherson. And I assure you,
I mean, yeah,
I read
Darth's
this.
right.
now, if you are a little squeamish about the business,
I know I rambled on that for a while, but I needed people to understand I was about to start talking about some very unpleasant
I'm being
things.
serious about this. This is a very mature, pretty scary, unpleasant topic I'm going to be talking about today. It is a mature themed video, so please take that into account before you go any further. If you're into horror and such like that,
Excuse me.
buckle up because this is gonna get interesting. So Billy's name is William Butcherson.
Yeah, draft 1 of Hocus Pocus. I did not cut that well, excuse me. I really didn't cut that well. My God. Oh, it didn't stop. I didn't notice that it didn't
It could
stop.
be that when he
Whoopsie.
called him Billy the Butcher because of his last name.
Sorry about that.
Could be because his family business was breeding livestock
Sorry about that.
for people.
Um,
Or they
but
felt
anyway,
their cuts of meat.
I'm gonna talk
Butcherson
over it for a
could be
minute.
broken down into two different words, and it comes out.
The Billy
Butcher's
theory
son.
screwed me up because
That kind
I
of makes
hadn't
sense,
really put
except
together
His last name isn't a nickname; it's actually his surname.
why
His whole family shares that name.
they didn't get
So
caught
it was
until
work,
after he
and he also
died.
chose to be
And then
Butcher,
after
pull
reading
off
draft 1, I was like,
incredibly
oh God,
remarkable
no.
joke, which is possible and commendable for the
Oh, no.
wonderful irony. She could call him Billy the Butcher because he
Just, it really
butchered
messed me
their
up.
relationship.
But it was a
by
good theory.
hitting on her with Sarah, at least in her head. That could make sense if it wasn't pretty friggin' clear that
It was
she
a good
killed
theory.
him as soon as she found out about the affair. I feel like this nickname goes further back. I'm going to fill in the plot hole gaps as well as I can. Billy is referred to as Billy the Butcher because he helped the Sanderson sisters clean up their victims.
Whoa, Daddy.
The animals are usually small.
Yeah.
So it takes
He-
no time at all
he's
to do
so-
with very little money.
I ended up going down a rabbit hole with this
disposes of
one, man.
entrails and any unwanted bones,
And it was-
swapping them to the hogs, as was
It
his
was a
practice.
good explanation.
Everything. Sarah usually stays and
I
talks to
didn't
him
want to
while
think
he
about
works.
that with
He
Billy.
enjoys the company. As time goes on, with more
Ever.
visits, the two become close enough for Sarah to invite him to dinner at their home one evening, which he graciously accepts. If you don't know where I'm going with this, please do yourself a favor and catch up. He and Sarah, meanwhile, have their long affair ending only when Winifred finds out.
I hope so,
Brings us to the
universe.
year of 1693. For the last year, the Salem witch trials have been in full swing, and many people from all over the colonies were being arrested, and 19 executions take place in Salem alone. Billy, of course, is worried about his girlfriend and her family, who have come to be his friends as well. He has done everything in his power to keep their names out of people's mouths, and as there were a lot of names to worry about, that wasn't hard. He protected them through the heat of the trials, but then things turned sour. Word gets back to him that a child from Salem has gone missing on May 1st.
You know what? That might be the first one I do
They're
next
starting a
year.
search party for the child.
That's a good
Billy
one,
joins
Darth.
in, but he
That's a really
breaks
good
away
one.
to go warn the Sandersons that their names are being thrown around again. For good reason. He gets to the house, but no one is present, and then he hears the
Might be a
sound.
good what if.
It's soft, it's quiet, and coming from inside the house. Billy opens the door and goes inside. No one's there. The crying gets louder. After some time searching, he finds the door to the cellar, and inside, the missing child.
I wrote a horror movie.
It was impossible. Why was the
But that's
child
because Draft 1 was a horror movie.
the kid here so they could keep them away from the kidnappers? Maybe the Sandersons were out getting rid of the vile criminals as he stood there. Welp. We all know that's not true. When he's confronted by the newly returned witches, he realizes this is not the case. He realizes everything as soon as Winifred asks him what he was doing in the cellar and in the house.
Oh, absolutely.
Invited.
That's some of the regular
People
content.
wondering, there was a reason the mutton tasted so good.
Honestly, bud. What if they did hurry the heck up and get it out?
All of their crimes, and Sarah begs him to keep quiet.
But why would they do that when we could be tortured slowly?
Of their affair, the naive Winifred loses it. She accuses him of
Ugh.
His sister says he knows far too much about their activities, and with her magic immobilizes him, pours poison down his throat, sews his mouth shut with a dull needle, so he cannot tell her
Yeah,
secrets
honestly.
even in death. Billy Butcherson was called Billy the Butcher by Winifred specifically because he helped break down their already dismembered victims and dispose of the evidence. They were using the stories that they told him as a cover-up. It was all a lie. He was used. From a cat, for instance. Let's just use a cat as an example.
Oh, God.
Let's say the Sanderson sisters give the potion to a cat destined to live 17 years. We have to
I'm
look at
glad
this
I
as
could
how
provide a
cat
good
ages
belly laugh for you.
in human years.
Happy New Year to you too.
Human year for a cat.
Your presents are
is
still
the
in my room.
equivalent
I'm gonna
of
mail them out
15
Saturday.
Human years. 1 year
That's the
of our
plan
lives
anyway.
for a kitten. When they
Hopefully
hit
we
that
can
1
roll
year,
out
they
another
age
podcast
15
episode
years.
next year.
Year
Maybe.
number
We'll
2
see.
adds 9 more years
Schedules.
to their lives, giving us 24 human years they have already lived.
See? More math. I did so much math in 2025.
Years onto their lives. Human years. If the Sanderson sisters take the life force of a cat destined to live
So
17
much
years,
math.
they get 84 human years. There's a lot of math there. I hope you guys were able to follow it. But 17 cat years is 84 human years. So why not use a cat?
I'll give you a big fat for instance.
My
One, they're harder to run. They really
plan for next year with
2,
theories and stuff is to
Don't
not
listen
do
to
as
you or
much
befriend
math.
you unless you go out of your way to bond with them, so good luck catching a feral cat without getting torn apart. 3, if a cat does not find what you put in front of
Yes,
them
it is,
appetizing,
Cupcake.
forget about them even taking a lick of it. 1 whiff of foul smell and they look at you like, you expect me to eat this? Are
Also,
you crazy? This is
Guide Master, if you're still there,
Have you ever tried to give a cat
amen, brother.
medicine
Amen.
in their
I gotta
mouth
get your
before?
gifts out. And did you see that thing I
Ain't
sent
no
you
way
last
you are getting a potion
I think it was last
down the
night.
throat of a cat.
It's another
I'm
AI
saying this
poster I thought
cat
you would also enjoy
It's impossible. I
hating.
had to wrangle my cat to give her sinus medicine, which she desperately needed, and it was impossible. It's too, so I think the Sanderson
And you don't
sisters
need to apologize.
would
It's been
easily be
crazy
able to
over here.
coax a dog into lapping up the life potion with very little effort. Only problem with using a dog is,
Yeah, more horrific AI.
be a little inappropriate.
More
and
horrific
wait
AI.
For a bit. Let the roots soak it up.
It
wait
was
for it
bad.
to enter its system. Might take a day, but the liquid has been absorbed and it needs to travel. Once that tree starts glowing, they can take the life force from the tree, just suck it up like with a crazy straw, and for the sake of saying,
Amen, brother.
they could end up with 10 years apiece if it was a 30-year-old destiny, or 1,666 and a half years apiece.
I love my tree theory.
They could outlast the entire population.
It's the entire basis for how Cassandra Sanderson lives so
and all
long.
of their descendants, and just drain a tree every
Yeah, it's on the list,
100
universe.
years to keep on making some hocus pocus happen. They would have lived through so many world-changing events if they just killed a tree. They would live to see the Industrial Revolution, 2 world wars, the baby boom, the 60s. Tell me Sarah wouldn't be a stoner hippie. The Cold War,
She
and the
would have
birth of
been.
several new centuries and millennia. Their range of intelligence on the world would expand. They'd know how to cover their tracks better, utilize technology as it comes, come up with ways to integrate themselves into society as kindly sisters and the descendants of the three original Sanderson sisters.
I love my
They'd
tree
go
theory.
Angelique Bouchard on the people of Salem and be able to shape things to their liking. As someone who overanalyzes things as a hobby, if I was part of the Sanderson family, say the 4th sister for instance, I would yoink a bottle of the potion for myself and go test my theory while they're off kidnapping the next kid or getting hung. I'd live for 5,000 years while they're off in the dirt until the next virgin lights the candle.
You may think that you're smarter,
But I'm smarter than you.
It is when it came out for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we
What I'm
go.
talking about is Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel,
What?
which, as everybody on this channel knows,
Here comes the
I
rage.
did not like. Was no editing whatsoever. Editing Casey clearly did not start existing for a while. Because, youch. But,
Start your
the book, Anderson relative, because we didn't know then.
The rage.
Relative being married, and
Was
Winnie
real.
and Sarah Mary all watched, and they were like, oh, I don't like this. I loved that. I loved that idea. That's cool. Because I was like, ooh, it's a cousin. If they had a
I
cousin,
freaking
there's
hate
there's
that
a
book.
faction of the family.
Oh.
There's the good
I didn't
Sandersons,
realize
there's
how
the
much
bad
until I
Sandersons.
started doing this
That
video,
would be
though.
really, really cool. Family Feud, Hatfields and McCoys. Let's go. And then we turned into Once Upon a Time. So I just looked it up. Once Upon a Time went off the air in 2018, the same year that this came out. Once Upon a Time was still at the height of its popularity and declining at that point for obvious reasons, but a lot of tropes came from that show that were used in a lot of other things at the time. The 4th Sanderson sister, not me,
Not me.
Elizabeth Sanderson, was a result of the Once Upon a Time effect.
And a
In
result
my
of way
personal
too much
opinion.
fan
It's like,
fiction.
oh yes, we have to have one good sister who we've never seen or never heard about, and there was no explanation as to when or where or how she came into being or anything. We're just gonna drop her in here out of the blue, and we're gonna allude to the fact that she's always been there. No! No!
I can see why you guys like
No.
watching me rage, because it is funny when I
No.
watch it back.
Did it better. I liked that they weren't related. I liked that there wasn't some grand twist that Becca is the descendant of a love child that Sarah and Billy had like decades or centuries ago that nobody knew about because oh my god, Once Upon a Time was an okay show, but it wasn't the end-all be-all of how you needed to do your plot twists. Plot twists
Yup.
that are just there to be, oh, it's very twisty, suck. They suck. They need a reason.
That was
to
where the
happen.
writer part of me
Like-
came out.
They just suck.
because it made me so mad as somebody who works to make everything make sense.
Most dire and stressful evening, I suggest we form a calming circle.
Becca was a good idea. I'm so glad they went that route. It was fabulous. That was the best way
Yeah.
they could have done it.
I've got a lot of what ifs on the list.
On the good side out of the kids, instead of being like, well, I am the descent. Play the Yzma clip, because that's about what this was.
Why, I'm his third cousin's brother's wife's step-niece's great aunt. Twice removed.
Okay, now I'm moving on. I'm gonna address it now. The gay thing. The gay character thing. A lot of y'all are probably sitting there judging me going, you didn't like Poppy because she was gay. You didn't like Isabella because she was gay. You didn't like it because it was a gay love story. No, I didn't mind that it was a gay love story. In fact, some of my favorite OTPs have been gay. How to Get Away with Murder, Connor and Oliver, they have my heart. They have my heart tied in a nice little wrapped up little bowl. Nigel and Isaac from Ghosts. I love them, and spoiler alert, I'm really sad they broke up, and I'm
still
they
sad
get
they're not back together.
Because they're adorable, and I love them. No, what my issue with this book is, it's
And
not
that's one
gay
thing. The
thing.
reason I went
I
on
don't
this
got an issue
rant
with that. I'm part of the Hocus Pocus fandom. If you've got an issue with that and you raise it towards people
was
and you make people feel
because
bad
people
about
are so quick to judge
are you
nowadays.
in this
It's like,
fandom?
oh, you don't like this love story because it's
Just gonna
gay.
say it
That's what a
right
lot of
now.
people would have
This is a
taken
very
out of that.
LGBTQIA
That is not
plus
true.
friendly community. And I am happy to be a part of that. I am not. I'm straight. But that doesn't mean I hate.
I don't.
I wouldn't have minded Poppy being gay. I didn't mind Poppy being gay. I
Here
wouldn't
was my
mind Isabella
problem.
Being gay. They could be gay for each other. But the fact of the matter is,
No, I've done plenty of
when I
those.
was reading this
I think
book
I've done
before
4
I put it
technically.
down in a fury, it's the fact that we were not getting equal time spent between Poppy and her crew and the Sanderson sisters, like we were in the original movie. Max, Allison, and Danny had their time. Sarah, Mary, and Winifred had their time. It was pretty equal. They all had their standalone scenes.
Yeah,
But
that
it
was my
like,
problem.
Chapter from the Sanderson sisters' perspective. 3 chapters from Poppy's perspective. Chapter-ish, some short chapter from the Sanderson sisters' perspective. 3 more chapters from Poppy's perspective. And most of the time, all she cared about was getting Isabella turned back into a human because she got turned into a French bulldog and kissing her. That
I
was
was
all she
so
cared about,
mad.
was turning her
And I,
girlfriend back, but not
again,
even her girlfriend,
I
her
wish
hope-to-be
this was
girlfriend
just me
back,
being
and
dramatic.
snugging with her. She
It's
did
not.
Clearly,
I was
did not give a
Furious when I was
flying
talking.
frick about Max, Allison, and Danny burning in hell. She just wanted some kissies.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
She wanted to make kissy face. That was her whole thing. Occasionally she'd be like, oh yeah, Mom and Dad and Aunt Danny are stuck in hell. I guess I should probably deal with that. But Isabella! Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
God,
Writer
what am
forgot
I
who the
gonna
main
do
characters
without her?
were.
Why am I still wearing these earbuds? What am I gonna do? She's a dog. I can't hug on a dog. You can hug on a dog, though.
I was so mad.
That was her inner monologue for 90% of this freaking book.
Oh, I was so mad.
Bananas. It was driving me bananas. Okay, I was like,
It's
this is
moments
not
like
what I
this
signed
when
up
I'm
for.
like,
It was
God, I hope Mom and Dad
hilarious.
have the
I loved
TV
it.
turned up
And
loud
we
enough, or
spent
they're gonna
much
hear me
time
going
there.
down the
And then we
crazy
also
hole
got
back
to
here.
see- oh my God, they were giving her flowers. Mary was getting her flowers. She got a solo song. She got some solo time. She was getting her big girl britches on, and she was going to go out there and find the Blood Moonstone herself to show Winifred that she's just as useful as Sarah. She is pretty awesome, and she knows what she's doing. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. And they took us right out of it.
Oh, I agree with you, universe.
She turned around, saw Winifred, and was like, just kidding, and then went right back to doing what she normally does, which is kind of what they did with Sarah in Hocus Pocus 2, which was still good. But I was living for this. I was like, I didn't know I needed a Mary redemption arc. I didn't know I needed this. Yes, let's
I agree. We need Kathy to get her flowers.
What I wanted to see.
Mary needs to get her flowers.
I totally wanted to see that over Mary getting her flowers. Finally, it's fine. I'm fine. I was not fine.
I was not fine.
Disney's not doing so great right now. Especially after
I was in fact
Tron
not
Ares
fine.
bombed at the box office. It went good lately. They've been having a very rough run lately of box office,
Exactly,
streaming,
Darth.
etc. It might be time to pull out a surefire audience grabber, and that's always Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus. We're old.
I still stand by that.
Fandom that's like, yeah, let's go, yeehaw, get on the horse, let's go, charge. We're like, we are old reliable.
We
over
really are
borders.
old reliable
They
as a
are only like,
fandom. We always
give you
turn up
special
for Hocus
treatment when we
Pocus
need
stuff,
you.
and they just
Until then, go sit
don't
over there
do
'cause
anything
I'm
with
looking
it.
at you right now. But might be time to pull us out of the old closet.
Oh, Happy New Year, Thorn!
So
How's it in
we've been having a
2026?
rough
Is it better over there?
Would you guys maybe lend us your fandom again? And, kind of pat our wallets again. And give us a hand. We'll give you something nice. I promise. It's going to be exactly what you asked for. Is it? Because we've been asking for a lot of things that y'all still haven't come through on.
Too true.
Deleted scenes.
Too true.
From both movies.
Tons of fireworks.
Director's
Nice.
cut of the first one. Anyway. Editing Casey better start smoking her cigarettes right now, so because she's gonna be doing a lot of work in the coming years. I'm
Yep.
sure of it. It's gonna be just. I don't actually smoke, but when you're stressed.
Yeah, I agree with you, universe. That could be me in 2027. We'll see.
I don't know, guys. I think that's pretty official.
Oh, yay! We got some. Oh, I need to move me.
Yeah, you're gonna probably kick Cobweb's butt again
Nope.
because for some reason
I need to move me
can't
out
do
of the
anything.
way.
useful.
There we go. Yeah, I bet not, Thorn.
I'm just going straight for the damage this time.
This was an epic moment.
That did a lot. Thank you. See? Crap. Guess I'm eating an oranberry. Get him. I didn't know that would work. Oh my god, he's useless.
No, I didn't plan on doing a meme review this year.
He can't hurt me. Whoa! We beat him.
And that's why Mystery Dungeon was awesome, because
And
our
she
ability
knocked
was
him
broken.
on his butt. That is the best ability. Oh my god, Cute Charm works on legendaries. It's
Yep.
amazing.
I didn't think it would
And
work.
Charlie got a level, but
That was the
holy
best
cow,
thing ever.
I didn't think that would work.
That ability was broken.
Let there be no mercy for those that defy the laws of nature. Prepare for the end. How about I throw one of these and then you come closer so I can do not good.
Yeah, I remember that. I was planning on hitting a tract and I didn't have any. We won that simply because of Inkley, who was attacking. Inkley was saving our butts.
I have to put all the pressure on our guys back here. And just throw iron thorns. That's all I can do, because Dig's not gonna affect him, and all of my moves are empty because of those stupid Aerodactyls.
Yep. The Rayquaza battle was intense, but once Inkley started using Screech, it was cake.
Ooh, that was good. Lower his defense again. Thank you. That did a lot.
Like, that was cake.
That didn't, because it missed. That's okay, that's okay. We've got a lot of reviver seeds. We've got like 5 reviver seeds. We can do this. We can do
Yep.
this, guys.
Inkly and Blinky were the best additions to our team.
Nice.
Ever.
Just lowering the PP. The Shuppet. Dude, did we just beat Broomy in one shot? Guys,
Yep.
the Shuppets are broken.
The Shuppets were indeed
and
broken.
It's probably a jump scare.
It did not go by fast enough, though.
Called it.
I had to include the death montage.
Where do I punch?
I still wasn't sure where. I still don't know where I was supposed to punch.
Well, go help.
I love that this music just started for this.
Well, Winifred's lost her first soul.
Winifred lost all of her people. Sarah lost all of her people. Mary was the only one who did good in Little Hope. She was the only one who did good.
We all kind of knew Winnie was gonna lose at least one.
No, I didn't check for all the jump
Kinda
scares.
knew she was losing one.
I was running out of time.
Blow him up, or at least give him a pipe for a weapon. Whoa, that was close.
I was very mad during this. This death did not. This shouldn't have happened. This death really should not have happened.
Leave me the pipe.
If I had been smart, I would have chosen the other thing, but I had to be Sarah. So, was what it was. I had hit the trigger and it did not register. I was so mad that he died because he shouldn't have died.
I had that. I don't know why it said I didn't.
I had the trigger pulled and it was just like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. Oof. Poor Daniel. Now, I'll be honest, I forgot this was a thing. I hadn't watched Little Hope in a while. So, like, I forgot that if you locked in the bad traits, they died at the end no matter what you did. So, yeah, this sucked. This sucked. I totally forgot that was a thing. I thought we were getting out with 2 people, and I was proven horribly wrong very quickly. What a bummer. Maybe we'll do better in House of Ashes next year. I wouldn't count on it. Because that one's harder. I felt so bad.
All right. Oh man, I'm excited.
Sorry for the
I'm
sound.
also very nervous.
Sorry for the sound.
Sarah's the only one that
This
hasn't
was when
had
my
this
mic
very
was
strong,
screwing up.
guys. Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using these.
thought you guys would like to just relive the burnt rubber.
My mission isn't complete till it's burnt rubber.
Yep, that's what it is. Oh my
Yes,
God,
House of
it
Ashes
tastes like
does.
a tire. It tastes like the tire aisle at Walmart.
That was the best part of the birthday stream right there.
Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh, come on. And yes, it is. Oh my God. Why?
That was the first time well, no, not the first time. Stink Bug also made me gag. But that one was bad. The 2 Master Balls. We couldn't have asked for a better run for Winnie. She did good. Everybody did good. I promise you guys are getting Emerald. It's just not been going well.
Pokemon. Should we run into one? Because we just picked up a Master Ball.
A few moments later.
Leaf Stone, nice. Oh my God!
Oh, 2 Master Balls.
We have 2 Master Balls! Alright, this is our wild encounter. Yes! Yes!
Mary, the legend trainer, continued to be really good.
Do that. Shut the front door on the first ball! Okay, yep, okay. New starters, Tentacool. So there's Tentacool, Kabuto.
Oh my God!
Fireball!
That's a legendary!
I was very happy.
Alright. It's Moltres. Yes! And we are gonna hatch this thing.
This was recent.
The longer it takes to hatch, the better Pokemon.
This one was recent.
It's taking a while, so this could be good.
One eternity later.
I was so disappointed, man. I thought we were gonna get something so good, and we did not.
My God! At this rate, we're gonna end up finding a shiny!
And then we did.
What did I just say? Oh my God! It's a shiny! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! We got a shiny! We got a shiny!
That was awesome.
Hello? Hello, witches. Come in. Sweet Thackeray Binks.
Oh,
I'm out to
shoot.
get you. No, I'm kidding. I'm here with Casey and Jason Marsden. How's it going? We're in
This was
Salem,
these were the
Massachusetts,
highlights.
where all the happening witches are. Right, Casey?
Oh, for sure.
I was so happy I got to do this.
And then what's the name of this channel again?
This is the 4th Sanderson sister.
Are you the 4th
I
Sanderson sister?
am indeed the 4th Sanderson sister. We are dressed as her today.
Oh my goodness.
This is Cassandra Sanderson.
Cassandra Sanderson. You don't eat children, do you?
No, I'm the only good one in the family.
Thank goodness. I get so upset. You walk around Salem and there's all these statues of the
This was
Sanderson
awesome.
sisters and celebrating Sanderson sisters. They ate my sister. I'm
Yeah,
horribly.
I tried to get them to wait. I
Did-
really did.
they
I
could have.
had an idea.
Did you?
They didn't listen to me.
No.
I was going to use it on a tree because it never specified if it needed to be a human.
Exactly.
We were going to use it on a tree.
If they waited a few years, there would have been a cream that
Yeah.
they could apply to their faces to make them look younger. They didn't have to murder children.
No, they didn't.
Well, that's okay.
There's
I've
a
learned.
reason I'm still around and they're not.
That's
I know, he takes it everywhere.
You're holding the. Pow, Well, make sure you like and subscribe. Is that what you do on the YouTube channel?
Please make sure to like and subscribe.
Karen right here, a graphic, and subscribe, and share, and tell all your friends to follow the 4th Sanderson sister, the good one, Miss Casey.
Yep. You Binks, I love you.
Mwah.
Hi, 4th Sanderson.
I wish I had fixed my necklace.
Allison, focus. But I always thought I was the 4th Sanderson.
Oh no, I claim that title.
Well, I hope you're having a happy Halloween or start to your Halloween. And I always enjoy anyone who's a super fan. I feel like she's a super fan, so
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
prove it
following
at
her.
trivia tonight, guys.
Oh my god, I'm excited. We have to document that. They're big prizes for that. She doesn't know, but there's a nice prize.
Okay.
Well, happy Halloween.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. Wow. What a year. What a year, guys. How crazy. Yeah. The icing on the cake was the Jason and Vanessa cameos for you guys. I was so happy that they agreed to do that. It was amazing for me. What a year. 2025 was an interesting year for the 4th Sanderson sister. A lot of raging and a lot of math. A lot of raging and a lot of math. But it was pretty great. So here's to 2026. There will be more content as always. New stuff on Twitch, new stuff on here. So much fun. So much fun. Oh my goodness. We never get a break. But that's okay. I love doing this. This is my passion project. Sorry, excuse me. This is my favorite part of the week is when I get to hang out with the coven. It's just so much. We vote more rage. Well, if I find a topic that makes me rage, I assure you, you will get more 4th rage. But, oh gosh. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I intend to have Sarah Mae back again next year for the birthday stream. She has been the best co-host. I have loved having my bestie do that with me. I'm hoping we can put out another podcast episode. Right now, that's obviously just a matter of getting stuff scheduled because it's not easy to get stuff scheduled from an ocean away. You guys will get more of that. I'm hoping to do some skits. I'm really, really hoping. Yeah, I can't remember which one you're talking about, but I do remember that happening. So it's gonna be great. 2026, another great year. I'm turning the big 3-0. We're definitely gonna make a thing out of it on the channel. Like I said, you guys, your task from now until April is to come up with as much trivia about my channel, about my videos, and everything to quiz me on my birthday. That is your assignment. Make it hard. Make it fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. So I think it's going to be great. I'm hoping next year I'll have some fun new guests for the channel. We'll catch up with Jonathan again. Hopefully we'll catch up with Guide Master. Oh, it probably was my Salem Live. You're probably right. I forgot about that. I should have pulled some stuff from that, but I didn't. Oopsie! Oh well, you guys can watch the replay. So there you go. I'm gonna hop off of here and get ready to go hang out with my buddy tonight for a while and ring in the new year. So, here's hoping for a good 2026. I think it's going to be another fun year with the Coven, another fun year here at the 4th Sanderson Sister with the 4th Sanderson Sister. planning on doing some new stuff, some old stuff, some regular stuff. We'll probably look back at some other videos like I did this year with the reacting to my old content. I think it's good. Oh, that's what I forgot. There is a new series that I'm going to start next year called Who Would Win? Happy New Year, Lewis, and your husband, too. The new series is called Who Would Win? And I'm going to be pitting the Sanderson sisters against different magical beings, a lot of them from the Harry Potter universe, and to see who could win in an all-out fight. Let me pull up my content list real quick just so I can read that off, or to see how many I've got so far. I've got a lot set up. We're gonna do like pretty much a whole series on the Sanderson sisters versus certain Harry Potter characters, and it'll lead up to the penultimate and the finale of them versus Voldemort and them versus Bellatrix. So, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to start doing that series with you guys. That kicks off next year. So, we got a lot of new stuff coming. It's gonna be great. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this New Year's wrap-up stream, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. It's free. It helps me. What helps me helps you guys get more great content like this. I'll see you guys tomorrow night over on Twitch for another episode of 4th Plays Pokemon Omicron at, I think I said 7 p.m.? Or 8 p.m. I can't remember. And then Saturday night, we'll be back with more Sarah Sanderson Plays Pokemon Diamond Randomized Nuzlocke. And I gotta figure something out for Monday. It'll probably just be another hopes and dreams for 2026 kind of thing to kick us off like I did this year. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Casey Zogelman, aka the 4th Sanderson sister. Happy New Year, Coven mates, and I'll see you witches and wizards later.